Peace. My name is Sifu Damon Naeem, and I'm the founder of Righteous Science Martial Arts. And I'm speaking to you today about the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. And my idea is that practicing righteous science martial art can help you employ and get closer to some of Dr. Martin Luther King's philosophy of nonviolence. So some of you may be confused, saying, what the heck, how can a martial art teacher tell you about nonviolence? Martial art is about fighting. And also there may be some of you who are instantly getting ready to turn this off because you say, well, I don't believe in nonviolence. And I just want to point out that although Martin Luther King Jr.'s nonviolent approach is very popular, there were also different ideologies coming along at the time. Black Panther's self-defense ideology and Nation of Islam with the old school Islamic view of an eye for an eye. And I'm not going to get into a debate about which one is the right one and which one is the wrong. I think they all have their place and they all have merit. But in particular, Martin Luther King's nonviolent approach. Again, if you're wondering what the heck does martial arts have to do with nonviolence, well, I'm here to tell you that the way we train martial art at Righteous Science Martial Art, our philosophy is some martial art techniques are in fact nonviolent. From the moment you open your eyes in the morning until the time you go to sleep, you should be actively practicing martial art technique. What I mean is, the minute you walk outside of your home, you need to keep an eye on your environment. Study what's going on around you. If you're on public transportation, is there somebody on the bus line that seems like they're acting erratically? If you're out at the bar having a drink, are there a couple of people getting a little too inebriated, a little too drunk? And how close are they to you? Is there an exit nearby that you can use? If you're in the grocery store or walking down the street, do you see anything that could potentially lead to threatening or violent behavior? As a martial artist, you should always be looking to size up your environment constantly. Now, if you're able to successfully size up your environment and pick out what could be potentially dangerous to you or your loved ones, then you may have the opportunity to plan your escape. How can I avoid this drunk person at the end of the bar who seems like they're getting closer and closer to me? How can I avoid this person that cut me off in traffic and now they're looking at me crazy through their rearview mirror? These are the things that we have to start practicing. It allows you to get ahead of the situation. It allows you to outright avoid some violence, because the decisions you make when you come across these early warning signs are what's going to determine if the violence will escalate or not. Now, I understand that not every single situation will allow you an opportunity to pick out danger in advance. There could be something that catches you off guard or surprised because we're not robots. We don't see every single thing. But it is important to train yourself to try to see as much as you can. That's a part of our philosophy. Martial art doesn't start when you're already in a fight. Martial art starts the minute you open your eyes in the morning. You start sizing up your environment, looking for potential threats or things that could lead to harm for you or your loved ones. That is the way we train, and that is what I mean by training righteous science martial art can help lead you to a closer appreciation and a closer relationship with Martin Luther King Jr.'s philosophy of nonviolence. Now, of course, once a violent confrontation begins, then you're no longer nonviolent, because whether you're hitting back or not, you're involved in the violence. Somebody might be being violent with you And if you're just taking a beating, well, guess what? You're still not nonviolent because you're involved in violence, even though you're on the receiving end. So we don't teach that either. If there's no escape, you can't get away, there's no way around, over, under an attacker, and you just have your back to the wall and you've got to go through them, then you've got to go through them. And that's just what it is. But many times I have found that I am able to, in fact, diffuse or escape situations before they become violent, just by having a keen eye and making sure that I'm surveying the environment. Very, very important skill. Maybe one of the most important martial arts skills that a person can learn. How to size up the environment, pick out potential danger, and apply non-violent martial art technique by escape. That's just something to think about. I hope that this message finds everyone well. Please seek me out if you're looking to train in the Bay Area martial arts. We love to have students. We'd love to have you come by. You can contact me at the number that you see on your screen here. You can also send me an email, rsma.info@gmail.com. You can go to my website, righteoussciencemartialarts.com, and send me a note there. You can direct message me here as well. I hope to see you on the floor. Peace.